Hello friends, welcome to my Guardian Home Care YouTube channel with new video on early detection of hearing loss in seniors. Let's start now. Hearing loss in seniors doesn't just mean turning up the TV volume or asking people to repeat themselves. It can have a much deeper impact on health and well-being. Studies show that seniors with untreated hearing loss are more likely to feel lonely, struggle with memory, and even develop dementia faster than those with healthy hearing. This happens because when the brain works harder to understand muffled sounds, it has less energy left for memory and thinking. Early detection is key because it allows caregivers and families to step in before hearing problems become overwhelming. Identifying the signs early means seniors can stay engaged with family, enjoy conversations, and maintain independence. For caregivers, it also helps prevent frustration and miscommunication. In this video, we'll now go step by step, starting with the early signs of hearing loss you should watch for in your loved ones. Common early signs of hearing loss. So what are the first red flags of hearing loss in seniors? Many of them are subtle and can be mistaken for normal aging or even forgetfulness. For example, you might notice that your loved one often asks, "What did you say?" Or they may nod and smile during conversations, even if they didn't fully understand what was said. Another common sign is difficulty hearing in group settings or noisy environments, such as family gatherings or restaurants. Seniors may also complain that others are mumbling or that background noise makes it impossible to follow conversations. You may also observe changes in behavior, a senior withdrawing from social events, avoiding phone calls, or preferring to stay quiet in group conversations. These are often coping strategies for hearing difficulties. If you notice one or more of these signs happening regularly, it's time to pay closer attention. Remember, catching these patterns early makes a big difference. Role of caregivers in early detection. Caregivers play a vital role in spotting hearing loss early. Because seniors may not always recognize the problem themselves, it often falls to family members or professional caregivers to notice changes. Pay close attention to how your loved one responds during daily interactions. Do they lean in closer when you speak? Do they struggle to follow along when more than one person is talking? One simple test at home is to talk to your loved one from another room. If they consistently fail to respond or ask you to repeat, that's an important clue. Also, observe whether they keep the television or radio at a volume that seems too loud for others. Remember, your role isn't just to notice these patterns, but also to approach the topic gently. Seniors may feel embarrassed or defensive when hearing loss is mentioned. The key is compassion, reassurance, and emphasizing that help is available. Practical home care tips for supporting seniors. Once you've recognized early signs of hearing loss, the next step is creating a supportive home environment. Small changes can make a big difference. Start with communication strategies. Always face your loved one while speaking, and keep your voice clear and steady, not too fast or too loud. Shouting often distorts words and makes them harder to understand. Reduce background noise during conversations. For example, turn off the TV or music when talking. Make sure the room is well lit so your loved one can also use visual cues such as lip reading and facial expressions. Technology can also be your ally. Many affordable devices are available, such as amplified telephones, wireless headphones for TV, and even smartphone apps that transcribe speech. Encourage your loved one to practice social interaction instead of withdrawing. Family games, shared meals, or reading aloud together can boost both hearing practice and emotional connection. By making the home more communication-friendly, you help your loved one feel included, confident, and less isolated. When to seek professional help. While home care strategies are valuable, there comes a point when professional evaluation is necessary. If your loved one struggles despite home adjustments, such as still missing conversations or avoiding group activities, it's time to schedule a hearing test. Audiologists can measure the exact level of hearing loss and recommend solutions, ranging from hearing aids to medical treatment. Early professional help prevents hearing loss from progressing unnoticed and gives seniors a chance to adapt more easily. For caregivers, encouraging this step can sometimes be the hardest part. Many seniors may resist, saying, "I hear fine," or believing hearing aids are uncomfortable or unnecessary. In these cases, frame it as a health checkup, just like visiting the eye doctor or dentist. Emotional impact of hearing loss. Hearing loss is not just a medical condition, it carries an emotional weight. Seniors who struggle to hear may feel embarrassed, anxious, or even angry. Imagine being in a room full of people, but feeling like you're on the outside of every conversation. That sense of isolation can quickly lead to depression and withdrawal. Caregivers should be aware of these emotional effects. Encourage seniors to share how they feel instead of bottling it up. Offer reassurance that they are not alone and that solutions exist. It's also important to maintain a positive home environment. Celebrate small victories, like when your loved one successfully follows a conversation or uses a new hearing device. Every step forward helps restore confidence and joy. By supporting emotional health is just as important as managing hearing loss itself. A caring, understanding approach builds trust and ensures seniors feel valued and connected. Final thoughts and encouragement. Hearing loss in seniors is common, but it doesn't have to steal the joy of everyday life. With early detection, compassionate caregiving, and the right professional support, seniors can remain active, connected, and confident. As a caregiver, you are the first line of defense. By noticing early signs, adjusting the home environment, and practicing clear communication, you make a real difference in your loved one's quality of life. If you suspect hearing loss, don't wait. Take gentle steps to encourage a professional hearing test. The sooner the issue is addressed, the easier it is to manage. Remember, your patience, kindness, and attentiveness are powerful tools. They not only improve hearing challenges, but also strengthen bonds of love and trust. Thank you for joining us here at Guardian Home Care Tips. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who care for seniors. Together, we can make every home a place where seniors feel included, respected, and truly heard.